at the time, it was so novel that people were still coming up to us and we were like, the Galaxy View, like that. And people were still buying it and loving it and like, oh yeah, no.
Holding it up like the Chancellor of the Exchequer. just as the Galaxy View.
I'll do the jokes round here, Dean. All right, I'll do the banter.
Perfect.
And welcome along once again, everyone, to the 3-Star Podcast. I'm Sean, and I'm joined again, thankfully, by Sam and Dean, who are stuck around to talk all things about our new releases that we've got going on. It's been a bit hectic, hasn't it, the last few weeks?
Very.
You could say that, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been full on.
Have you been away from home much, you guys? I know I have. Have you guys been away from home?
I tend not to stay in hotels too much, but I have had to the last kind of couple of weeks.
Sam, I'm going to say, I've said this many a time. I'm not going to shoot you. No, mate. God bless you, because your missus is pregnant as well at the minute, isn't she? And so congratulations on that. That's really exciting. But the way that you've managed to keep everything going, mate, has been really, it's a testament to our whole team. Dean, I know you've been really busy as well. Yeah. Look at him nodding, thinking, yeah, I ain't been that busy though. I haven't got,
I've been super busy, Sean. Like every day, flat out.
But we have, haven't we? We've all managed to get to the finish line, including the guys behind, the guys I see behind camera, and bringing everything together for our fantastic launches. So in the last episode, we were discussing the S22 range of phone. I want to put a rule now that we're not allowed to mention smartphone too much, because I know we're super excited about the S22 series. But there was another announcement that was made, and then a device that we're launching, the tablet series.
Yeah, Tab S8.
Tab S8 series.
Buzzing for these.
So with the phones, I know in the last episode we were talking, there's 3 devices to choose from, whichever customer type. There's a different device for every customer need. Introduce me to the tablet series. I know nothing.
I think it's almost in a sense where it's kind of the same now, because we've got the base model, we've got the Plus, and for the first time we have the Ultra. My personal favourite, Tab S8 Ultra. I think it's absolutely amazing.
Guys, thing's massive, isn't it?
Huge.
It's so good though.
Was it 14.6 inch screen?
1.6, yeah.
Big enough? Too big?
I think
Thoughts?
that is the sweet spot.
I was about
for me,
to,
anyway.
He's hit it on the head. Yeah, I think that is perfect. It's not too big, but I think anything bigger than that, you're.
Well, check this out. Because obviously we read a lot about the devices, we get a lot of information early, and we get super excited and put a lot of planning in place to launch these products in the UK. Reading 14.6 inch, I thought, there's been a mistake. You know what I mean?
Typo.
But when you actually get it, yeah, it is huge. But then you start thinking about the possibilities that this allows, sort of thing. I don't know what it's like for you boys, but sometimes I ain't allowed the TV space, you know what I mean? Not when the cabins are on, or what is it called? Cabins, or, you know, all these programs that your missus watches stuff.
The Love Islands.
Love Islands, you know, it's Blind Date, first time series. I don't know. But then if you can watch it, you're quite happy watching a football match on the Tab S8 Ultra, aren't you, Dean?
That is exactly what I do, Sean.
Yeah.
I literally rested on the chest, head down, and it's just there, right
Snacks
in front
either
of me.
side of you, yeah?
That is exactly me.
I think not only for that as well. I mean, we could talk about watching movies. It's the usual stuff, isn't it? But what about using it for work?
Yeah, so I'm going to start using mine heavily for work. My house is like a madhouse, you know, so the dog's barking, the doorbell's ringing, my girlfriend's screaming for me. So with this
Cats
one,
running around, and you're watching people mix paints together just to see what colour,
scratching post. So, yeah, so for me, there's noise always. So when you're on work calls and stuff, it gets a bit like, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Sorry, let me turn that down. But this new tablet's got 3 mics built into it, 50% noise reduction. So I know that kind of takes the pressure off when I'm on a call. I can just focus on the call rather than what's going on around me.
Oh, so you are using and planning on using more your device for now that we're all in like a work from home culture more.
Exactly.
And remote working. Yeah, that's where it's really going to benefit you.
Purely for that noise cancellation. That is massive for me.
Nice. What about something that I haven't got and I've never bought since lockdown happened many years back and stuff, but a second screen?
Oh, see, I love this. So we were all blessed with Galaxy Books recently, right? Amazing devices.
Yeah, great.
And regardless if you have a Galaxy Book, any other brand that's running Windows 11 is the latest one, you can use your tablet as a counterpart for a second screen.
Yep.
Which kind of brings kind of almost the working from home part, and you can almost take like a portable workstation anywhere, really.
I was going to say, I was just going to ask that, because when I think for like second screen or anything like that, they're all fixed. It's all fixed at home or fixed in the office. There's no in between. So, yeah, you kind of got a possibility of working from a cafe or a park.
Yeah, because there are some like mounts as well you can get, like off your Amazon or wherever, and it's just like a tripod. It kind of fits to the back of your laptop there, and then you can attach a tablet to it. So it almost is like you're literally having another monitor on it.
Nice.
Dragon's Den idea for your lads here. Bear with me.
All right.
Don't tell anyone, right? Imagine if you could have a mount that goes in your car for it.
You know what? There probably is.
I don't know if that would be roadly. You're watching a movie driving.
Have you ever drove past a Tesla?
Yeah.
They've got a huge, it's a huge screen, isn't it?
Ultra is like they've just taken that center console out. And
Yeah, that's the screen for it in there. But yeah, so tablets. I think sometimes, and we're guilty of it as well. Let's be honest, because smartphone really is such a leader. But with Samsung, our ecosystem, any one of those products can lead the ecosystem story. I think sometimes tablets. We're speaking to someone who said, "Look, I'm a laptop user and a smartphone, that's my story." Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that you can get by, that's fine. And I always say, whatever you need, do you know what I mean? We're not trying to force products down your throat, but whatever you need for your lifestyle, I just genuinely think they can enhance your lifestyle. And I think the tablet offering you that portable working, that portable solution as well. But let's say that I took the laptop out of my story. I'll ask you, Sam, can a tablet still give me the same experience? Consider the sort of work that we do a lot, right?
100%. I mean, you've still got obviously the ability to put it in DeX mode. You can put it in portrait mode through DeX as well, which is
so.
great.
What is DeX mode for the? I obviously know. Just taking notes here.
Yeah. So what is it, Sean?
Yeah.
So DeX stands for desktop experience.
Yep.
So that, in a sense, kind of answers your question. Really, it gives you that same experience you would have using a laptop or whatever it would be with this tablet. And again, we have accessories with it, so keyboard covers and keyboard cases. You can even put a dongle in it and attach an external keyboard or Bluetooth. Mouse. So again, mouse as well, and that in a sense is building your workstation.
So it's basically, for everyone loves the portability of a tablet, because they're so lightweight. You can go around the city. You're great that way. But the stumbling block sometimes people thinking that they're not getting the same power, which we are in our tablets, great chipset in there, etc., etc. But also the experience, the user interface. If you're someone that is design centric like Dean, you like the look, feel, and usability of something. The solution's there as well for you, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because again, if you open an application up, for instance, you can have it in that window, like you would say on a Galaxy Book.
Yeah,
and you'd still have that same look and feel as you would with but again, leading to that desktop experience.
Yeah,
named DeX. Yeah.
And what's the battery life like?
Really, really good. Especially now as well with the Ultra as well, you are kind of getting that laptop Galaxy Book-like performance, because again, the battery is so large in these Ultra devices, and even the tabs have increased battery size as well.
Yeah.
So you're still going to be getting that power, you're still going to be getting the battery life, and you're still getting that same experience.
Yeah, I think I was just wondering, because always surprised, always really excited by the releases that we have, but I can't help, I have to try and be true to myself and think and is there any ifs or any buts? And I thought, right, larger screen, it needs more power to actually run. But we've acknowledged that with our battery as well, battery efficiency. Do either of you remember a device called, I know that man there behind the camera's going to know, a Galaxy View?
I don't remember that. Do you?
No.
Do you know the size of the Galaxy View though, Andrew? 18 point something inches. This was a few years back. Let us know if any of you guys remember the Galaxy View, or do a quick Google search now. This thing, we go to events. A lot of our job is going to events, promote the Samsung brand, the story. We all love it. We all live it, right? It's an easy gig, really, isn't it? Because we're so infused by Samsung. A new product came out, the Galaxy View, and this thing was an 18 inches wide tablet, but because it's so big, now the bezels are so small, so even that 14.6 inches, you can put it in your bag and carry it around. Yeah, it's big, but it's still usable. This thing, it actually had mounted to it some handles. Some handles like an actual, it was like briefcase, like that my man off the In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
It looked like him going in. You know what I mean? This thing was huge, and we still, at the time, it was so novel that people were still coming up to us, and we were like, The Galaxy View. Like that. And people were still buying it and loving it and like, oh yeah, no.
Holding it up like the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Just the Galaxy View.
Brought one. I'll do the jokes round here, Dean. All right, I'll do the banter. So there we have it, guys. Yes, not only have we got our brand new mobile phone series to look forward to, but we come with a new release of the Tab S8 series. And I think these guys are excited about it, which means it's a great set of products. Lads, thank you very much for joining us, all right?
Cheers,
guys, if you want more information on any of these devices, head over to our award-winning app, Backstage. That's available on both Android and for any other users out there. You can go on desktop experience as well, which is at samsungbackstage.co.uk. Complete the modules, get yourselves fully upskilled with all of the great information on there, and there's always a few competitions on there to win things too. Other than that, check us out next time on the Freestyle Podcast. We'll look forward to be seeing you then. Bye.
Perfect.